Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring.
We would like to thank everybody. Oh, scoreboard cam. We would like to thank everybody so much for joining us. The scoreboard cam was cranked up, which we probably don't even need because these mics pick up a lot of background audio. So hopefully everybody can hear me. Crafty Beach can hear me. Huge shout out to Jared, Todd Hunter Productions. He went and got me a photo. So unfortunately we are not live because there's no internet. But this will be uploaded shortly, like as soon as we get into the hotel. And just like that, face-off underway. Super excited for what's going on tonight. I'm sure there's a million messages going out asking what's happening. So yeah, huge shout out Jared, Todd Hunter photos. And just like that, Newtown down to the offensive zone, gets to the inside, takes a shot to save. I believe that is Chase playing. And that is Jaden Kennedy. Just took the shot for Newtown. Coming up the floor. Whips it across. Nice pass to the middle, not able to connect with Miller. Shot and a save. It is Chase Martin in that. And Goa's backing up. Oh, shot, and just like that. I'm guessing you guys can hear a lot of that. Newtown working it around, takes a shot and save Martin. We'll get a little more familiar with a lot of the numbers here as we go. It's been a little while. This is Jeff Geddes. I recognize him. Been watching him play. Lane Smith coming up the floor. Smith throws it over. Miller coming in. Miller flips it back up top. That's Josh Becker with it. Becker backdoor to Miller. Shot. And a goal. And right here, huge shout out to our sponsors. We haven't mentioned them yet, but because of them, we have these cameras here. Wow, what a play. And that is where these cameras shine. Thank you, Kebby. Thank you, Allegany Clark. But you see, taking some hacks and whacks, and it leaves Zach Miller wide open out front. Just like that, 1-0, Allegany. Zach Miller. Assist by number 94, Josh Becker. Come flying up the floor. Takes a shot. Oh, goes for the bouncer. That got deflected, it says. Well, says Hervey John. Down in the corner, Newtown keeps possession. Newtown roster's not quite in order, so it might be a little tough for me to be able to get to some of these names. Working around. Nice job, Martin. Grabbing that. Long outlet pass, hits his man coming up the floor. Shot. Oh, just misses. Tried to get it off the back. That was Frank Brown. Oh, Dehoka Danicoke out, number 20. I think he had the ball. Has the ball now. Takes his, oh, looked like he was taking the shot, but passed it out back. Danicoke with it, coming in, shot. Martin with the save. And Ron John, former Tomahawk. Working around. Al Snow. Love seeing Al Snow out there with all these names. It's amazing. Great defense forcing him into the corner. That's Sherman Williams, but he gets by him. How? Gets a pass across and could not quite hold on to it. Working the ball around. Nice pass, better save. Might have hit the pipe. Either way, beautiful play. Hopefully this will look good to everybody. We're replaying everything and watching it now. Turn up the settings a little bit. And Newtown gets possession. They're flying up the floor. Brian Nephew. Mohawk with it. I believe I'm like 90% sure. Yeah, Jonah Mohawk gets down to the inside. Nice pass out. Oh, better save. Tries to hit Mohawk. Couldn't hold on to it. Coming up, I believe this is Xavier Taylor. It is. Xavier Taylor, and gets a shot and a save. Nice pass to the middle. Becker with it. Oh, great defense. Knocks it down. But Becker's able to gather it up. Throws it up top to Fraser. Pass tries to come out to Lane Smith, but Fraser picks it up. Man, can he fly. There goes Fraser into the middle. Tries a six shot. And better save. Rebound picked up this time. Yeah, definitely check out the vendors here if you're here. The fresh fruit stand they got out there is awesome. And Dehoga with the ball. Love seeing him wear 20. That was my number. Pass it across. Oh, what a save! And Newtown keeps possession. Fires it into the middle, not able to connect. Oh, it went off the keeper though. I saw a reset. Smart must have reached his hand out. Blocked it with the stick. Shot, another save. Oh no, that one bounces over the top of the net. I rely on Herbie John a lot, and I believe that's Trent down on the other side. Shot. We got to figure out who's playing goal for Craig Seneca playing that for Newtown. Kluche with it to Miller. Miller throws it across. Great ball movement. Not able to connect with Kluche on the backside, so I guess I shouldn't have quite said great ball movement yet. And here comes Newtown. Newtown to the offensive side of the floor. Snow. Snow looking, hits his man downside. Move the ball around great. Over to the far side. Tries the BTB pass. Beautiful pass. Connects with his man. Tries to dunk. And stepping into the crease. We're going the other way. Didn't go into the net. Here we go. And here comes Josh Becker. Huge shout out to the Becker family. Mr. Becker usually comes and says hi. Fires it across. Fraser with it. Fraser back to Becker. Becker gets to the inside. Nice defense. Knocks it down. And possession going that way. Fraser. Up top to Lane Smith. Lane Smith stepping down. Rips it. Lane Smith buries it. Lane Smith. What a rocket. Man, can he shoot. And here's a beautiful view. Boom. believe that was Fraser up to Smith. Lane Smith fires it into that top left corner. 2-0 Arrows. Wyatt Cooper wins the faceoff. Cooper flying up the floor. Oh, not able to connect with Geddes, but Geddes picks the rebound up on the near wall. Christian Watts with it. A new name to me, but I am learning it fast. He had a great game last time we watched him in Tonawanda. Kluche with the ball. Kluche looking. Oh, tries to hit Miller, but nice defense. That might have been Al Snow right there. Do got to figure out what number the Snowman is. Snowman, as confirmed by Crafty Beach. Flying in. Just muscles his way down to the inside. Fires it across. Stepping down. Nice save. Amos Whitcomb flying up the floor. To Becker. Watts with it. Possession, Lane Smith. Can he get another one? No. On net and a save. Newtown gets it over the midway line. Nanacoke up top. I believe 7 is, so that's Jaden Kennedy. And the ball gets turned back over to the Arrows. Looking for the long outlet pass, decides instead to go to Jesse Jimerson. Jimerson, now Fraser has it, and Kluche on the near side. Kluche steps in, rips it, save. Picked up by Newtown, and they're coming up the floor. Here in Snow. I believe that's so Tommy Scanlon's 85. Oh, tries for the quick stick, couldn't quite connect. Just lowers his shoulder, gets into it. Nice beat across, what a save. A beauty. Very fast-paced game. Mohawk with it. Mohawk tries to feed it across. Good defense, though. Loose ball still up for grabs. They kind of smack it towards the net. Martin, long outlet pass. Taylor couldn't hold on to it, but he has it now. Flies in, tries to rifle it over to Fraser, not able to connect. And it's picked up off the far wall. Looking, he's going to force his way up and decides not to. Pass it up to the offense. Steps in, rips it, and buries it. Jaden Kennedy on the goal. What a rocket. Nice view from here. Just steps in and paints it into that top corner.
Newtown's first goal, scored by number 7, Jaden Kennedy, assisted by number 25, Elias John, also with the assist number 17, Jaden Jimerson. Time of that goal, 10-12.
Assist from Jimerson and John. Or John, then Jimerson. Amos just leaves it up for Kluche. Kluche coming in. Onto the near side to Becker. Picks it up off the wall. Becker, a couple of spin moves, gets a screen from Kluche. Kluche got it, but wasn't able to hold on to it. Good defense by Al Snow. And they have numbers, but they don't have the ball anymore, and now we have an over and back. Not only on the man down anymore. Kluche up to Miller on the far side to Fraser. Fraser gets a screen from Cooper. Shot. And rebound still up on the far side. It's picked up by Newtown. Newtown has it again. I don't want to butcher that young man's name, but he passed it over to Heron Snow. Heron Snow coming in. Heron decides not to pressure. Throws it up to Mohawk. Mohawk all the way up to Scanlon. Tommy Scanlon, little move. Gets, oh, nice defense, knocks it down and picked up Allegany. Ben Austin, one of the coaches of the junior Tomahawks. Love getting to talk to Ben Austin every chance we get. And unfortunately for Allegany, though, the ball goes back over to Newtown. Brian Nephew. Nice play. Now we have it up. Nanacoke with it. Nanacoke draws the double team, and the ball is knocked down, but he picks it back up. How? Still has it. Fires it across. Kennedy couldn't hold on to it, but he picks it up off the wall. Kennedy, one more pass across, and what a save. My goodness, you guys will get to look at that one again as they're forcing their way up there, and if Fraser gets up there quick, we'll stop it. What a save. And now Kluche with the ball on the near side. Fraser, quick shot, nice save, Seneca. Lane Smith picks up the rebound, so they got a reset. Tries to fire it across, not able to get Cooper on the back door, but now Lane Smith has it again up top. Another shot. This one bounces over. Might be an over and back, but Kane Kettle picks it up, and Kettle flying up the floor. Kettle shot and a big save, Martin. Very similar to Go Abrams' shot heard around the world when he shut down Lyle. I believe he's opposite-handed, though. Nice hand save. And now Mohawk trying to force his way in. Tries to feed it to the inside. They don't connect. Instead, the ball goes to Sherman Williams. Williams passes it up. And now with the ball is Ben Miller. Miller to his brother Zach. Zach Miller with it. Nice pass. Amos Whitcomb. Oh, what a save. Glad to see Amos back. Zach Miller picks it up off the near side wall, fires it across. It's knocked down by was not knocked down by Newtown, according to Trent Bray. They got corn soup and sandwiches down here. Get down here for a live game. If you've never been here, this place is amazing. Kennedy with it. Kennedy throws it down low to Nanacoke. Nanacoke into the middle, shot, and great defense there by Geddes. All the way across. Steps, shoots, bounces, misses the net. Geddes is racing for it, and it's going to be an over and back. Picks it up, sets it back down. So you're allowed to kind of do that with it. That was Stevens. Everett Stevens, I believe? Yes. Kluche has it now up top. Over to the far side, Watts. Up top to Fraser, back to Watts. Watts stepping in. Kluche. Back across, Fraser trying to hit Lane Smith on the back door, can't connect. They go for the ball. Great defensive play there. But Kluche gets it. What a shot. What a save. Seneca. Another beautiful hand save. And he's kind of shaking that hand a little bit. Woo! That one felt good. These goalies are nuts. I would never do that. Let me make sure that is Kane Kettle, 21. It is. Alternate captain for Newtown. Mohawk with it. Mohawk with Scanlon. Shot save, but loose balls picked up. I think that's Stevens, right? 89? Yeah, Lyndon Stevens. Stevens with it. Oh, nice pickoff there. Sherman Williams having himself a game. Whitcomb. Becker with a shot. Seneca with a save. Becker gets his own rebound. Nice play. Becker fires it across. Quick shot. Nice save. Fraser with his rebound this time. Misses. It's going to go down to the end. Amos going to have to stay on to make sure they don't get a 2-on-1. Good job defensively getting back. And Ben Austin coming off the bench. Kennedy with it. He's got at least one. Kennedy steps in, rips it. Nice save. Rebound up for grabs. Beautiful play, Jimerson. Controlling that rebound. Amos Whitcomb with it now. Up to Kluche. Gets a screen from Frazier and a couple more. Tries to throw it one more time over to Amos. Amos couldn't hold on to it, but he picks it up. A little behind the back flip. Not able to connect with, I believe he was trying to hit Wyatt Cooper there. He a little messed up now with Wyatt Cooper and Christian Watts. Don't want to screw them up. They look nothing alike. Newtown up into the offensive side of the floor. Danicok over to the far side. Scanlon steps in, rips it. Nice save. Jace Martin is one of my favorite goalies to watch. Him and Go are a great tandem here. And Watts with it. Now Becker. Becker looking, gives it over. We've got a broken stick on the play. Nice defensive play there, knocks it down, but somehow they still have it. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what happened there. A lot of stuff. I believe Kluche got a shot off, and I think it was a save, but it might have been a nice defensive play that knocked it down. Stevens with it. Stevens down low. Fires it all the way across. Newtown takes an outside shot. Nice shoulder save, and the rebound picked up by Ghost. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to butcher that. Number 13, Kyle. Now we got Zach Miller with the ball up top, 33. To Smith, playing catch on this side. Miller fires it across. Whitcomb back to Smith. Frazier going to play a little defense on here in Snow. Goes up top. Frazier runs off, get a defensive guy on the floor. A little slow getting out, doesn't matter. Chase Martin's got him covered. Oh, nice play. Tristan Jensen. Little flip underneath. Gaddis gives it to Josh Becker. Becker with it. Becker to Kluche. Back to Becker. Hits his man coming in. Frazier rips a shot. Save. Hits the netting. We're going out. Reset Allegany. Feeds it into the middle. Loose ball's bouncing around. And it's secured to the net by Newtown. Or in the crease. Missed the net, and you can hear him yelling, "Come on, Lucas." I'm guessing that was Lucas Beaver. Oh, nice save again, Martin. You can hear how much it hits their gloves. It's just so loud. It's got to feel terrible. Ben Miller decides not to force it, hits Amos Whitcomb. Amos looking around, fakes like he's going to pass it to Lane Smith, gives it up top to Zach Miller. Miller hits his man, streaking through the middle, and a nice save, Seneca. Get a reset, they pick it up again, and another shot and another save. Here in Snow, up the floor, always. To Kennedy. To Danicok, tries to hit Kennedy down low, not able to.
Also, watch your kids. Know where your kids are. Be present with your kids. Be proud of them. Take them with you.
Becker with it on the near side. Gets a screen from Kluche, comes around the top. Tries to hit Cooper inside, doesn't, but Frazier gets it. And Kluche picks up the rebound. Kluche steps around, gets his hands free. Keeps going, then gets, oh, that got soaked at 45. Come the opposite way. Kluche's going to play a little defense. Frazier stays down on the offensive side as there's less than a shot clock left now. And, oh, I thought Newtown had it. He calls over and back. Not quite, but close enough. Fraser with it as the clock's winding down. Fires it down low to Whitcomb. Watts, Fraser. Oh, nice. Lane Smith shut down. They get another one and another big save. Takes us to the end of the first quarter. 2-1. Excellent game. We will be right back. Thank you very much to our sponsors.
We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. During this game, thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out.
Somebody is getting thrown out already. I believe we are back underway here. And I'm not sure who, but I believe somebody has just been asked to step out of here.
Now to everybody who supported Blaine and his son, Blaine and Sarah, and their son, Delson, on his travels. They are sold out. They appreciate the sales.
So they will be starting.
Number 19 will be serving. Newtown's head coach also received 10-minute game misconduct.
So a game misconduct and 2-minute minor for the coach of Newtown. Just like that, we are underway. Possession going to go to Rudy George and the Allegany Arrows. Over to Lane Smith. Kluche up top with it. Fraser and Kluche playing catch. Lane Smith sets a nice seal. Hits Amos Whitcomb on the back door. Nice save, Seneca. Kennedy not able to hold on to it. And wisely will kill as much time as he can. Nice defense there, Kyle. Gonzorek, I think. I'm going to go with Gonzorek. Fraser over to Smith. Smith stepping down. Lane Smith rips a shot, goes off the keeper. Fresh 30. Amos Whitcomb going to start with it down below. Whitcomb charging in. Up to Fraser. Over to Kluche. Miller. Zach Miller. Steps in, takes a shot. Martin with a big save. Or Seneca, I'm sorry, with a save. Coming the other way. Ben Austin flies out, gets the ball, flies back to the bench. 30 seconds left on the power play, just about. And we've got a breakaway going the other way. Ronjon, he can fly. Ronjon, shot, what a save! Oh, it might be a goal. And they called a goal. We're going to get a chance to look at it from right behind. Here you see Ronjon flying up the floor. I didn't see it go in originally. Maybe I clipped it a little bit too soon.
Oh yeah, it did.
Where was it? You saw it?
Yeah, it was he kicked it in.
He kicked it in, but I thought like he was in the crease, but all right. I got my fans up here saying it is. All the guys come and look at it after they score. It's hilarious. You hear the cheer, you see the kids come flying over to look at the monitor. Wayne Smith working with it to Kluche. So a shorthanded goal, and there's about 3 seconds left on the penalty. Possession goes back to Newtown. Tries to hit somebody. They're not paying attention on the bench, though. Here and Snow gets it. Oh, what a save! Chase Martin, are you kidding me? Whitcomb over to Watts. Watts to Miller inside. Shot, not sure. And that was a save there. Had a reset up top. Miller with it. Miller tries to throw it behind the net to Cooper. To Watts. Watt to Smith coming off the bench. Lane Smith steps in, rips it. Nice save, Seneca. Long outlet pass if he can hit him. Knocked down by Fraser. Nice play. And it's picked up by Ben Miller. Ben Miller coming in. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save. Craig Seneca. Newtown having a hard time getting it out of their zone. 10 seconds going the other way. It's going to be picked up. Rudy George. No. Maybe Whitcomb had it. Rudy was down in the corner. I missed the ball there. Thankfully, Charity knew where the ball was. I believe that's Kluche stepping in. Shot and another save, Seneca. Newtown up into the offensive side of the floor. I believe 67 is Everett Stevens. Stevens with it. Stevens gets to the inside. Shot. Nice save. Reset, and we're going the other way. Jeff Geddes throws it up. Xavier Taylor with it. What a pass over to Smith. Lane Smith, beautiful handle. Now Zach Miller has it. Playing catch with Lane Smith. Smith up top to Taylor. Xavier Taylor stepping down, looking. Spins, gets a heck of a screen, which they decided was a little too much. Giving the ball the other way. Kettle with it. Jimerson, Jaden Jimerson looking. Tries to feed it inside, not able to connect, and Allegany picks up the ball. Ben Austin, oh no, I'm sorry, that's Kyle. Rips a shot. Seneca makes a save, goes out of play. Fraser gonna start within the corner. Fraser throws it behind the net, back up top. Fraser gets it, shot, what a save. Picked up by Watts, another shot, another big save. Man, Craig Seneca on fire. And Chase Martin steps out, grabs that one, gives it up to Christian Watts, who gave it to Amos Whitcomb. 50-50 tickets for sale. And delayed call, interference up top. I miss it. It's like Josh Becker going for 2 minutes or less. Newtown on the power play. DeHoga going to start with it up top.
Penalty assessed to the Arrows, number 94, 2 minutes, holding.
Oh, picked off. That's Jesse Jimerson, I believe. Nice pick. Comes up and skips it up to Miller. Zach Miller draws Jonah Mohawk. Starts running around. Killing time. Man, he can fly too if he wants to. Nice feed over to Kluche. Nice shot. Better save. Craig Seneca again. Newtown back into the offensive zone. I believe that's Lyndon Stevens with the ball on the far side. Bounce pass to the near side. Up top, Nanico. Nanico gets it, steps down, takes a rip, and big save. Martin. Oh. Nice job. It gets it to Fraser. What a shot. Another save, Seneca. Oh, good job, Xavier Taylor, making sure that didn't roll into the net. Now Rudy George has it. George coming up the floor. George, nice little underhand flip to Watts. Kluche has it. Kluche to Watts. Watts steps down, rips it. Another big save, Seneca. Seneca is on fire tonight. 2-2. Both goalies playing great. Wish I had Mr. Pregel to keep track of the shots for me. Jesse Jefferson, though, gets it off the bench, starts pushing up, and says, I'll wait for the rest of the offense to get onto the floor. And they've killed the penalty. Ball goes into the corner for Newtown. Bounce pass down into the corner. Mohawk with it. Mohawk to the Stevens. Stevens shot, nice save. You guys take a look at that while I'm watching the gameplay. Nice save. And then it does trickle in, but after the fact. Oh, Amos Whitcomb! What a play. I believe that was a pass from Kluche over to Amos Whitcomb. Great ball movement. Fraser throws it over to Kluche. Kluche steps down, and what a rocket. It's going to be a great view of it right here. Oh, beautiful finish, Whitcomb. And Allegany has a 1-goal lead. Possession going to the Arrows. He says, no, I think I'll take that and try to straighten it out. Oh, nice pickup, spin shot. What a save. Picked back up by Kluche, steps in, hands free and buries it. Nice goal. Oh, what a shot there by Watts. Kluche picks it up. Look at the patience to just step in, move around. See the save there. Pick it up. Whoop, just moves in. Beautiful play. And he just gets run over. Xavier Taylor sets the screen for George. Rudy George takes a shot. I believe that got deflected. We're coming the other way. Amos Whitcomb picks up the ball, fakes the pass, and dives underneath. A little behind the back, flip to Fraser. Fraser, no look across to Miller. Zach Miller with it. Over to Fraser. Fraser somehow holds on to it. Oh, his hand went in the crease as he was falling. What a play. The athleticism of these guys is nuts. Newtown down into the offensive side. Seneca with a shot. Save Martin. Underneath him. Man, if we got some goalie highlights today. Zach Miller with it on the far side. Nice feed up to Smith. Lane Smith comes in, draws the penalty, tries it. Oh, that would have been pretty. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a holding. Lane Smith comes in. Nice move, under the neck. Oh, man, and he tries it. Didn't quite work. Let's see how it looks from the other side. See. Miller, beautiful job keeping his footing. Right there, up under the neck. Man, that would have been a pretty goal. 2 minutes or less. Jonathan Jimerson. Thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. We're going to take this chance to thank our sponsors.
We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out.
All right. Something going on over on the sides. Checking the score sheet out. Trent grabbed it. I don't know if Newtown was questioning something or what's happening. But huge shout out to our sponsors. Thank you very much, Kebby, Mom Mary, and Allegany Clark. I'm going to take a chance to crop the scoreboard. You're going to give the goalies some water real quick. No, we're right where we started. Camera legs getting a little tired. All right, got it all sorted out. Huge thank you to Allegany and Kebby getting us down here. Really appreciate all the support. Enjoy responsibly, but if you're over 21, get on down there and check them out. Lane Smith with it. Lane Smith over to Fraser. Fraser to Miller. They decided not to force it. Kluche now has it out front. Over to Fraser, takes a shot. Oh, nice save. Had that armpit hole, he thought. Oh, delayed call up top. And Jimerson's going to get the whistle. We're going to see if he caught it. Nope, she says. It's up here at the top right of the screen. Let's take a look with the left goal replay. Maybe we look up high. Actually, we might even see it up here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Top left corner. Thank you, CBI Cables, getting us hooked up so we can get these GoPros running everywhere. Without the support of our sponsors, we would not be able to do this. Thank you very much, everybody. We appreciate the support. Scanlon with it. Scanlon steps in, rips it, and buries it. Tommy Scanlon. You see Scanlon gets it up top. Steps right into the middle. What a rocket. You could not see much there. That is a laser.
Golden Eagles' third goal, scored by number 85, Tommy Scanlon, assisted by number 20, Jehovah Miracle. Time of that goal, 9:38.
Rocket and 4-3. They bring it to within 1. And Newtown into the offensive side of the floor. Stevens with it. Stevens looks across. Hits Nanacoke. Nanacoke rips it. Misses wide. Going to be over and back. And we're going down into the corner. 4-on-4 for another 34 seconds. And then Newtown will have a power play. Zach Miller going to start with it down in the corner. Miller to Watts. Or Wyatt Cooper, I'm sorry. Cooper gets a shot. Miller gets the I was going to say gets possession in the reset, but instead it gets it over to Cooper. Wyatt Cooper runs into the middle, gets a screen from Whitcomb, throws it over to Lane Smith. Smith coming in. Lane Smith takes a shot. They might get another reset. Famous Whitcomb gets it, and he does. Whitcomb with it on the near side. Albany star. Spins to the inside, flips it up top. Oh, what a save. or defense. Either way, and Al Snowman coming up the floor. Snow looking and gives it off to the offense and runs off. 5 seconds left on the penalty to Allegany. Can they take advantage with a quick shot? Danicoke looking, feeds it to his man. One more pass down low. Tommy Scanlon shut down on the doorstep. Ball's behind the net. Picked up by Allegany in the crease. Long outlet pass hits Kluche. Oh, nice D check there. And then he went through the crease. Sorry, everybody, we are getting a ton of messages, but Parker Jimerson on that one, beautiful play. We made a post on Instagram that we are not live. We're going to take a quick break so you can see the sponsors.
We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. We'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring.
And we're back. So for 2 minutes, power play.
Penalty assessed to the Golden Eagles, number 45, 2 minutes, checking the crease.
Check in the crease. Fraser, Kluche steps down, rips it. That goes off Kettle, I think. Ow. Oh, what ball movement, and they weren't able to quite finish. They said it's deflected. We're going all the way down. It's not over and back. And just like that, they bury it. I got to be honest, I was trying to fix something. I didn't see it, but I'm going to get to see it now. So Fraser has it on the near side and acts like he's going to pass it up top, but just says, I think I'll just bury it instead, everybody. Woo! Laser beam. Fraser from Kluche. Coming the other way, a little behind the back flip. Shot, a goal! And that is number 18. Not letting them get too far away. I'm looking for 18 on my roster. I don't see him. Sorry. Jaden Jimerson. Oh, I've said that name before, so I just can't see it. Beautiful goal. Jaden Jimerson from Lyndon Stevens. Zach Miller with it on the far side. Miller gets a pick from Lane Smith. Has his eyes up, scanning, decides to run into the middle. Nice defensive check, and we're coming the other way. Flying up, and big save, Martin. 5-4, neither team wants to give up an inch. Amos Whitcomb coming up. Al Snow, one of my favorite players, down in the bottom for Newtown, playing defense. Kluche spins around, hits Fraser on the back door. Nice save. We got a reset, and it's picked up by Newtown, and they're coming back up. Jimerson with it. Jimerson scanning, throws it down low. Deoga with it. Danicoke looking. Feeds it over to the near sides. Still scanning, surveying. Mohawk throwing some heavy screens into the middle. Shot goes off the far ball. And it's going to be an over and back. Newtown not going to be happy with that offensive set. Lane Smith going to start with it in the near side corner. Cooper. Wyatt Cooper comes in. Oh, nice save. Stevens up into the offensive side of the floor. Everett Stevens looking, scanning the area. Throws it over. Lyndon Stevens, nice handle. Gets a screen. Comes in. Throws it over. A low pass. Tommy Scanlon couldn't quite hold on to it. They're battling for it. Over and back. And didn't give him enough room. Smart play because Rudy George was up there threatening. Rudy George, no look over to Cloutier. Cloutier hits Lane Smith coming out. Smith across to Whitcomb. Somehow, oh, that would have been beautiful. But instead, Craig Seneca says not today. Hearing snow coming up the floor. Jonah Mohawk with it up top. Nanakoke stepping in, shot, what a save. Fraser with it. Takes a shot for the top of the 5-hole. And Seneca with a save. And big wooden sticks, it's a big change for compared to some of the other leagues, obviously. Al Snow with it. Gets it over to nephew. Jimerson, Jaden Jimerson moving, shaking, gets it up to Lyndon Stevens, shot, and what a save. Beautiful rebound pickup by Jimerson again, I believe. Oh no, that was Kettle with the rebound pickup. And Kettle's just running people over, running around. Wow. Big move, Kettle. Another big save, Martin. This time the rebound is picked up by Kyle. Kyle gets it up to Ben Miller. Ben Miller looking. Hits Josh Becker. Josh Becker looking for somebody to pass it to. Tries to get it to Zach Miller. Instead, it's going the other way. Number 18 for the Newtown. Coming up the floor. Nanakoke. Drawing a lot of pressure. Sherman Williams not giving him an inch. Pass, shot. I think that one went off the pipe. We're going to get a reset up top for Nanakoke. Nanakoke spins around the back of the net. No look pass up top. Recycles down low. One more pass out in the middle. Great defense again by Williams. Man, it's having a game. And Martin, what a game. Give you guys a look at that one as Amos Whitcomb's bringing it up the floor. Are they going to push pace? They do. Oh, Miller not able to hold on to it. Al Snow in the corner with him. Picked up by Fraser. What a swim move. He's one of the best to do it. Nice feed. Becker battling for it. Snowman says no. Cloutier has it. You can hear him counting down the shot clock. Again. Oh, no. He didn't catch it. I thought it went in. Had everything but the goal. I was so excited. Lyndon Stevens on the far side. Stevens rips a shot. Nice save, Martin. Oh, Xavier Taylor not wanting to step into the crease. Flips it up. And we're going on a sprint the other way. Frankie Brown with it. And Frankie Brown buries it. Frank Brown. Breakaway goal. Beautiful play knocking that up to Brown. Xavier Taylor on that one. Gets it up to Brown, and Brown with a nice finish.
Arrow 6 goal, scored by number 83, Frankie Brown. Assisted by number 84.
Pew! Just paints it in there.
Goal 118.
Nice play. Xavier Taylor with it. Nice trailing check. Knocks it down, but it's picked up by Whitcomb. Whitcomb has it. Whitcomb fakes the shot. Draws Kettle. Whitcomb running. Feeds it across. Nice pass. One more to Taylor. Taylor, big shot, big save. Seneca, now we got a breakaway going the other way. Ben Miller, man, he is fast. Great job coming back. Jimerson up top with it. Jimerson throws it across. Tries to get it back to him. Couldn't quite. Jimerson steps down, rips it. Nice save. And misses wide right. And we've got a goalie water. Oh, timeout taken Allegany. We will be right back. Thank you to our sponsors. Please support our sponsors. Enjoy responsibly.
We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game.
All right. 22.3 left, so no shot clock. Kluche starting with it. Kluche to Miller. Miller and Kluche playing catch on the far side. Frazier on the near side. White Cooper down low. In the middle, you got Lane Smith and Amos Whitcomb. Nice pickup, Kluche. Oh, that would have been pretty. So at the end of 2 periods, it is 6-4. It has been quite the game. Goalies are absolutely on a tear. We will be back after a word from our sponsors.
We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca.
All right, Charity, can you hear me? We are live. So we have Williams and who else we got with? You can hear me now? All right, and you got some practice. Who are
Aaliyah.
All right, we got Aaliyah and Zed Williams. We're at Allegany. Absolutely love it down here. You traveled from Cattaraugus, so that means you're probably a Newtown fan, right? You got to get out of here then. We're interviewing the Arrows coach. Thanks for stopping in. So thank you so much. What a game, a goalie matchup. I mean, how cool is it to really see? I mean, that you guys have two goalies. You go back and forth. You have 1-1A, not a 1-2.
No, it's been an awesome game to watch. Both goalies are doing really well, and then this is what everyone wants is this is really good lacrosse. You know what I mean? This is good lacrosse.
Than this. How cool is it to watch Amos Whitcomb now be that younger guy, get to come up and play with like this level of talent as you're coaching it? I mean,
No, Amos is a phenomenal player. I'm happy to have him, and you know what I mean. He brings a lot to our team, and just like you got Klutch and Frage and a couple guys who've been in the league. Like Amos is right there. You know what I mean? So everything he can learn from these guys, and just he sees these guys play, and he's like, oh, I can do that. So that's all the confidence. Hopefully he gets on our team and he continues on with his career at the next level.
I won't keep you too long, but going into this, you got a 2-goal lead. What is it you say to the guys to kind of keep their foot on the gas pedal?
Yeah, I thought our defense has been really holding it down for us offensively. We had some good looks. Craigie's playing really good for them. But at the same time, they outworked us on the offensive end there, so we just got to sorry, I swear I had a bad habit, but we just got to make sure we don't get outworked again on the offensive end.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenberg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to
Alrighty. We are set to get back with 3rd period action. It's been a super exciting game so far. Wyatt Cooper takes face off, gets it to Xavier Taylor. Rudy George has it now on the near side. To Kluche. Kluche's got Becker in the middle. Amos on the far side. Coming off the bench is Fraser, who now has the ball. Fraser flips down on the inside, flips it back up to Kluche. Kluche to Miller. Zach Miller steps in, tries to make a couple moves, ends up going to Becker. Becker tries to fire it across to Fraser. Shot clock's winding down. They get it. Does he get a chance to get in there? He steps into the crease. It doesn't matter. Herbie John there to make the call. And that was Parker Jimison bringing it up. Gives it to Jonah Mohawk. Jonah Mohawk with it. Mohawk spinning, trying to get down to the inside. Gets down around, throws it up top to his man who had time and space. Wasn't able to catch the pass, but Newtown keeps it anyways. Now 25 has it on the near side. Hard plant steps into the middle. Stepping down, going to shoot it. Off the pipe. Move the net. Albert Holly on the win for the 50-50. Congratulations. Great game. Andrew won the 50-50. Good night for him. Mohawk down in the corner. Mohawk tries to fire it across. Gets deflected, but somehow ends up in the middle. Sherman Williams, big D. Great defensive play. Coach said they got to keep hustling, make sure you're not getting outworked. Huge thank you to the sponsors. Without them, we would not be down here. We would not be doing these halftime interviews. Please enjoy responsibly. Onto the near side. Watts with it, flips it up top. Becker, Josh Becker throws it across. Wyatt rips the shot. Wyatt Cooper missed wide. Amos Whitcomb, though, grabs it, skips up, and just rifles it back to make sure they don't get a rush going the other way. Lyndon Stevens with it. Stevens fires it up top. Nice pass, better save. Picked up by Nanacoke. Dale goes the middle over to Stevens. Shot, save. Oh. Chase Martin stealing the show. Geddes wasn't able to hold on to it, but look at the speed. Knocks the ball into the corner. Almost gets it. Still up for grabs. And it's gathered up by Craig Seneca. Yeah, if you've never been down to the Allegany Community Center to watch a game, this place is amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Newtown up top. Nanacoke with it to the far side. Nice twister pass, but better defense. Deoga. Nanacoke off the pipe. Oh, again. And it goes out here, and Snow picks it up and brings it back in and secures possession for him. Snow with it. Snow working it around to the top. Throws it to the man on the far side, who steps in, tries to split the double team. Ball gets knocked down. Picked up by Allegany. Full lion up the floor is Frank Brown. Brown with it. Brown takes a shot, save. And going through the crease was Xavier Taylor. Almost had it. Another one of those freak athletes we get to watch just run up and down the floor all day. Phenomenal player. Zach Miller played a little defense. Ball goes down into the corner. Catches it. Defense does a good job recovering. Still has it. Jimerson tries to shut him down. All over the doorstep, though, Martin. Shuts him down. Oh, nice handle, Ben Austin. It's Becker, Josh Becker with it. Too much on the pick. Going the other way. Al Snow's going to start with the ball. Snow looking. It's Lyndon Stevens. Somehow gets the pass up, shot. Nice save. Picks up his own rebound, though. Beautiful play there by Everett Stevens. Gets it up to Mohawk. Mohawk stepping in, gives himself an angle, rips a shot, and buries it. And it's now a one-goal game as the Newtown faithful have showed out. Mohawk, you just see steps in and absolutely rifles it. Barely see him in the screen. Whew, that's a rocket.
Gold Eagles' fifth goal, scored by number 66, Jonah Mohawk, assisted by number 67, Everett Stevens. Also with the assist.
Mohawk from Stevens.
Clay Scanlon.
And Scanlon, 17. They said 17, Clay Scanlon. I have Jaden Jimerson as 17. I got 71 as Clay Scanlon. Mohawk with it. He's got the last one. Is he going to try to take another shot from up top? He doesn't. He throws it down to Nanacoke. Nanacoke tries to pass it across the middle, not able to hit Stevens. Almost gets the ball, but instead, beautiful pickup. Jimerson up to Kluche. Chris Kluche, nice move, step to the inside, and shot. I think he missed the net. We're going the other way. Wyatt Cooper tries to get on his horse to help him out. Danicoke down, backpedaling, looking for somebody coming into the middle. Hits his man up top. Lyndon Stevens steps, rips it, and it's going to be picked up by Brown. Frank Brown, nice pickup. Hits his man up top. Got us with it. Little pump fake. Gives it to Watts. Watts to Miller. Zach Miller with it. Looking, fires it back up top to Watts. Watts steps down, shoots it. Nice save, Craig Seneca. Long outlet pass. Can he hit him? Not able to hit his man, but he might get it off the end boards. He does. Man wide open out front, but he couldn't hold on to it, and Martin can hold on to it. Xavier Taylor with it. Taylor to Frazier. Miller. Newtown with a nice pickup. Hits his man here in Snow coming up. Danicoke steps in, rips a shot. Nice save, Martin again. Mohawk picks up the rebound though. Mohawk steps, rips a shot. Another save, Martin. Xavier Taylor goes into the corner, not able to come up with the ball. It's still up for grabs. And it's picked up down low. Fires it up top to Tommy Scanlon. Bounce pass to Mohawk. Steps, has his hands completely free. We got a delayed call up here. He's telling him, let's go. Goalie water. Give you guys a look at the replay as I'm looking at Trent to see what he's going to call. Oh, he's calling both of them. Sure, they were just talking about how delicious the food was. Okay, and caught the end of it there. Take one more look. Oh, there it goes. 1, 2, yeah. 2 minutes each on sportsmanlike conduct. Taylor's like, I was just trying to get him off of me, man. Kluche up top with it. Josh Becker. Becker stepping around. Becker gets to the inside. Throws it up to Kluche. Kluche dipping down in. Looking, scanning, throws it up top. Not able to connect. Oh, they give him a loose ball push. Becker takes the shot. Oh, they missed on that one. It's picked up by Frazier, though. Frazier coming in, takes a shot. I see it missed. It hit the netting. Four on four. Ball starting up top. Little 4-on-4 action. Fires it across to Danicoke, not able to get a handle on it. Sherman Williams. Beautiful job, Kennedy, though, battling for that ball. Gets it, not able to hold on to it out front. Frank Brown picks it up, though. Brown passes it over to Williams. Sherman Williams realizing he's getting close to the 10, he thinks. Gets it across. Well, that's over to Whitcomb. Or, I'm sorry, Cooper over to Whitcomb. It's Wyatt Cooper, number 4. Miller. Oh, nice save, Seneca. Miller almost gets his own rebound. He does. Shot, another save. Ball up for grabs. And it's picked up by 18. He's been all over the floor. I'm sorry, I'm not finding his name on there. Lyndon Stevens with it. Stevens tries to rip it. Misses just wide. We got an over and back. Oh, no. He said he got a piece. So Seneca grabs it. Tommy Scanlon brings it up into the offensive side. Tries to hit Lyndon Stevens inside, but a well-timed check knocks it down. We're going the other way. Allegany gets possession. Pass up to Christian Watts. Cloutier has it now. Cloutier to Fraser. Fraser stepping in, fires. Saved by Seneca. Controls the rebound. Newtown trailing by 1. They've been doing a good job on defense, shutting down Allegany's offense so far. Tries to pass it out, not able to connect. And it goes to Sherman Williams. Williams with it. Williams takes the shot, save, and he controls the rebound again. Craig Seneca on fire. Another errant pass, and they give it to the Arrows. Allegany faithful cheering up. Xavier Taylor, nice handle. Oh, Fraser with the stick check. Goes to Newtown. They want the 8 seconds, and they get it. Woo! Amos Whitcomb with it now, coming into the offensive side. Fraser on the far side. Christian Watts sprinting in from the bench. It's picked off by Heron Snow. Is he going to become Hero Snow? Throws it over. Big save, Martin again. Chase Martin. Lane Smith rips a heavy shot. Al Snow picks it up in the corner. Tries to come out of the corner with it, isn't able to. Cloutier gets it though. They get a fresh shot clock. Frazier spins. Twister shot, better save Seneca. Nanticoke up top, working around, throws it down low. Kennedy passed it across. Not sure if that was a shot or Frank Brown just played great D. But either way, he has the ball now. Nice handle. Ben Austin. Ben Austin gives it to Zach Miller. Miller with it. Falls down, tries to throw it into the middle, can't connect. Gets it to Heron Snow. Heron Snow coming up for Newtown. Has his eyes up. It's his man. Looking, scanning, goes for the dunk, and Chase Martin says no, and it doesn't matter, he was in the crease. Rudy George coming up, gives it to Fraser. Fraser up to Zach Miller. Miller looking, steps in, gives it to Cloutier. Cloutier all alone. Couldn't put it around Craig Seneca. Nanticoke still has possession. Looking, scanning, finds his man down low. Kennedy with it. Kennedy over the top. Stevens gives him a nice screen. Nice save though by Martin. Kennedy gets his own rebound and it goes back down low. Newtown with it. Driving his way in, flips it to him on the back door. He couldn't hold on to it, but they keep possession. I was going to say lots of time on the shot clock, but an errant pass. Nice defensive play by Ben Miller, I believe. Forces the ball out. Whitcomb with it down low. Nice spin move and free shot. What a save again. Kyle with it. Gets it to Fraser. Fraser stepping in. Hits Josh Becker. Becker looking all the way across Whitcomb. Little toe drag. Looking. Hits Kluche. Kluche diving in. Gets his hands free and buries it. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? What? Wow. Look at that. Just has it, tiptoes through everybody. Great job here, just keeping it with him. Oh my goodness, beautiful play. And goalie water. Oh, they got a wet spot on the floor. We'll be right back, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please support your local sponsors.
We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area.
Huge thank you to CB's and Goodies. Nice play here. Kluche coming through. Oh my goodness. Love the fans down here. Lennon Stevens getting some cheer on the, some fans cheering for him down in the plexiglass. Now he's gonna go take the face off against Wyatt Cooper. Ball still up for grabs. Newtown can't get a handle on it. I thought they were going to. Assist from Sherman Williams on that. Beautiful pickoff. Oh, tries the long outlet pass. Couldn't connect. Oh! Could have been pretty. Nice job, Ben Miller knocking that one down. Gets a screen, steps in, fires. Chase Barton makes a save. Loose ball still up for grabs. Scanlon with it. I haven't seen a 71, and they called him Scanlon, so we're going to call him Scanlon. Looking, hits his man Kennedy. Nice drag. Oh, and he scores. Oh, Kennedy. Jaden Kennedy brings him back to within 1 with just under 4 minutes to play. What a toe drag that was. And he was excited. Oh, so nice. Beautiful job, and he just smashes into the glass. Jaden Kennedy. Clay Scanlon on that one. Nanticoke with it. It's his man coming in. Stevens with it. Stevens looking around. Up top to Mohawk. Jonah Mohawk with it. Mohawk looking. Steps in. Shot and a save. Jimerson with it. To Miller. Miller to Fraser. Back over to Miller. Gets a heck of a seal. Oh, tries to put it around him and can't. And Ken Kettle might have a breakaway if he can get it. Look at the hustle from Watts, though. Christian Watts, beautiful hustle. Getting back there, not giving up the play. Now he runs off following Kettle. They've got the short bench, so it's easier. One of the nice things about 3 periods, it gives you 2 short benches, only 1 long bench. Up top, Stevens. Stevens rips it. Nice save, Martin. Nice pass to Brown, and he's going to get it up to Geddes. Geddes to Becker. Lane Smith inside, tries to shove it in there. Can't put it near side, but they do get the reset if they can get the ball, but instead the ball goes to Ronjon. Ronjon throws it up. Nanticoke now has it. Nanticoke looking, surveying, steps into the middle, tries to drop a shoulder in, gets a nice shot. Martin with a better save. Nanticoke picks up his own rebound. Coming to the inside, nice little flip over. Steps down, Tommy Scanlon rips it. Doesn't hit it. Mohawk, great job making sure that ball didn't come all the way out. Hits his man in the middle. Nanticoke takes another shot. Another big save, Martin. Rebound though. The helmet was knocked off and he's got to get off the floor. Fraser has it. Flips it to Kluche. Kluche driving to the inside. Looking, surveying, gets it to Becker. Becker steps down. Spins back up top. Amos, look, no look, sorry, all the way back over to Kluche. Oh, Becker couldn't quite get a handle on it. We got a delayed call out front. He knows. They're giving the goalie another water. So, oh yeah, right there, top of the back.
Penalty assessed to the Golden Eagles, number 19, 2 minutes, illegal cross check.
2 minutes, illegal cross check. Giovanni. Miller with it. Miller steps in, fires it across, no look out of the back door. It's intercepted, and here comes Here and Snow. They pulled the goalie. So it will be 5-on-5 without the goalie. Are you kidding me, Ronjon? They tie the game with less than a minute to play. Man, is he fun to watch. Kids are beating each other up down below us now. It's getting crazy in here. Oh, nice play. Ronjon, Scanlon, and Snow put it together. This place is going nuts. Newtown has traveled very well. They want to call. Here they come. Nanticoke takes a shot, gets his own rebound. Are you serious? Chase Martin. Now he dives in. They need a towel down here. Wow, it doesn't get any more exciting than this. Huge thank you to our sponsors.
We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out.
Kluche came flying up, kind of took us off guard. They get a quick shot on, nice save, and rebound goes to Newtown, but he throws it up. Gonna end up with back of the stick of Kluche, I believe. Kluche picks it up. Shot clock is off. Timeout Allegany. Timeout Allegany Arrows. We will be right back. Thank you to our sponsors. Please enjoy responsibly.
We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game.
All right, we are underway, and I'm just trying to make a post to keep everybody up to date, so there'll be not much there. I'll just write wow, because it's been a crazy game so far. Working it around. Kluche up top. Fraser on the top side on the far side. Whitcomb down below. Lane Smith gets it inside. What a save! Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. He can. Oh, they didn't pull the goalie. Smart move. But it doesn't matter. Herbie John says no. He wants it. Let's take a look and see what transpired. A beautiful save on one end. That one doesn't have the clock on it, so you can't see it. This one should have the clock on it. We'll be able to watch it and see how well Herbie John does. Clearly expired. Oh, he's going to be frustrated. Could have been pretty. Oh. But a beautiful call, Herbie John. Thank you to our sponsors.
We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out.
Digby. Oh my goodness, he can. Oh, they didn't pull the goalie. Smart move. But it doesn't matter.
We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. I'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out.
All right, we are back with a little bit upbeat version of Country Roads, Take Me Home, and we will be done soon. Believe it is a golden goal or sudden death, however you want to call it. We'll find out in a minute. Sherman Williams got some fans out here waving to him in the crowd, banging on the glass down below. Wyatt Cooper set the face off against Lyndon Stevens. Lyndon Stevens, big supporter of Blue Squats, got us to do that Masters tournament up in the Riverworks. That place is amazing. That was the only time we've ever been there. That was really cool. Maybe we'll get back there again someday. But yeah, sorry this is delayed because this would be thousands of views by now, I'm sure. Everybody's playing amazing. Allegany's offense, though, really stifled in this third period. Frank Brown picks it up, gets it to Fraser. Fraser looking, flips it to Whitcomb, gets out of trouble. Whitcomb flips it to Kluche. He's making sure the ball's up top. Becker to Smith. Lane Smith all the way over to Fraser, down low to Whitcomb. Whitcomb scanning, tries to fire it across to Becker. Didn't make it, was knocked down by Here and Snow, I believe. Oh, nice pass, oh, and here they go. Oh, big save again. Craig Seneca been playing great. Kluche with it. Fires it over to Fraser. Fraser looking, scanning, tries to hit Kluche. Does hit Kluche. Kluche didn't have enough time to put it in. Oh, another one of them wraparound shots. Tries it. Seneca makes a nice save. But they get another reset. Josh Becker with it. Becker back to Kluche. Tries to feed it across. Couldn't hit his man. Ball goes into the corner. And it's picked up by Ron John. But given back to Whitcomb. Whitcomb fires it. Misses. Gonna have an over and back. But wow, he is off to the races. That's Brian Nephew. Xavier Taylor, though. Great hustle. Look at the speed on Tristan Jensen, man. He can fly against Wyatt Cooper, or I'm sorry, Watts. Now Kluche has it. Oh, again, Craig Seneca. Full Lion, plays Scanlon on it. They've got a mess over the bench, and it doesn't matter. They buried it. Going absolutely nuts. They want to call for what happened up here. Kluche's not happy. Fraser was laid out. Wow. Newtown fans going nuts. They're over here trying to watch the replay now. So it is not golden goal. I see everybody lining up for the faceoff. Oh, yeah. That's it, right? Whoa, rocket. This is it.
Full Lion. Play Scanlon on it. They've got a mess over the bench, and it doesn't matter. They bury it.
So it is not golden goal, not sudden death. We are coming back. Play Scanlon. They got to play the whole thing. No, we don't have a lot of these, so I think the first one's a full period, then if it goes to another one, it is golden goal. Ben Miller taking this face off against Jaden Kennedy. Snow. Big save, Martin. Jensen and Williams battling for it, but Kennedy comes away. All the way across, stepping down, heavy shot, and rebound goes to Newtown. Another reset for Newtown. Looking, goes off the back. Mohawk, though, picks it up. Shot clock expires. Kluche with it. Kluche stepping. Oh, big shot, big save. Seneca. Whitcomb, I thought had it, did not. Instead, Kluche picks it up, fires it to Whitcomb. Whitcomb starts pushing, flip over to Lane Smith has it now. Oh, tried to hit Fraser on the back door, wasn't able to. And Newtown gets possession again. Seneca's gotten in their head. They're starting to make that one extra pass. Nobody's taking the shot. He's made a bunch of great saves. Long shot, Martin picks it up. Nice rebound pickup. And they're going the other way. Jeff got us flying up the floor. Goes for a ride. Becker with it. Becker to Miller. Miller stepping in. Good defense again. And Newtown has the ball. Jaden Kennedy has it up top. Gets a little screen, goes around the inside. Now Stevens has it. Stevens to Mohawk. Jonah Mohawk stepping in. Feeds it back to Stevens. Stevens with it. Dipping, diving, gets it back up to Mohawk as he's falling down. Down low to Kennedy. Kennedy turns, shoots, misses on the near side. Tommy Scanlon picks it up, fires it at the end and misses. Wayne Smith flying in. Now Kluche has it back on the near side. Fraser hits Avis Whitcomb. What a save again! Craig Seneca. Oh my goodness. Steppin, rips it. Martin with another save. Rebound is out front. Picked up by Frank Brown. Brown running up. Little underhand toss to Wyatt Cooper. Cooper gave it to Kluche. Now Josh Becker has it. Becker stepping in. Gets his hands free. Little stutter step. Nice feed to Kluche. Good job, Becker, making sure it didn't go over and back, and they can't stop this one. 2 misses in a row. Down to the defensive side, Ben Austin's down there for Allegany. Rudy George shouting out some commands up top. Jesse Jimerson on the near side. Tristan Jensen and Ben Miller complete the difference for the defense for the Arrows. Scanlon working it down into the corner. Looking, feeds it up top. Scanlon comes in. What a save! Doesn't matter, he was in the crease. Whitcomb looking around. He's got Taylor up on offense with him. Kluche picks it up off the near side wall. Hits, oh, tries to hit Whitcomb in the middle. Whitcomb couldn't handle it, then steps through the crease. Long outlet pass, under 3 minutes to go. Allegany's been held scoreless for quite a while. This is where the chat would be very helpful. Nanacoke with it. Dannekoke spins, not able to get it, but rebound goes off and soaked off of Sherman Williams. Not soaked off of Sherman Williams, shot clock. So it's not that it wasn't, but it didn't matter. Nice move, Rudy George, get it up to Wyatt Cooper. Fraser now up front. Kluche stepping in. Tries a little behind the back flip, not able to hit his man. Ball comes out, Wyatt Cooper turns around. Kluche has his hands free, steps into the middle. Shot and another save, Seneca. Player down in the middle. Hopefully he's all right. I don't know if he absorbed a lot of that shot or if something else happened that we missed. Either way, tough go. Stevens fires into the middle. Seneca buries it. And with under 2 minutes to go, Allegany not helping themselves. Oh, man. Just gets in, puts that back on. So that's Keelan Seneca.
Stevens fires into the middle. Seneca.
Kennedy with it. So I believe this is Newtown. They've only had the lead since overtime and now have a 2-goal lead. Flips it up. Nice job, Stevens, making sure that didn't go out. Beautiful handle on the near side. Steps. Martin makes a save, and that one goes out of play. Goes out of play. They're going to give the ball to Allegany. Goalie water. We'll be right back. Huge thank you to our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be happening. Please enjoy responsibly and please support our local sponsors.
We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out.
Sorry, batteries died at the worst time. Here we go up top. Josh Becker. Becker rips it, save. Fraser picks it up, throws it back in. I think that went off the defense here in snow. Kluche, what a move. Fraser time with his hands free and misses. Shot clock expires. Wow, what a game this has been. Wow. And that brings us to the end. What a game. Wow. The Newtown faithful going nuts. You can probably barely hear me talking. Thank you. Wow, what a game. Gotta be. Wow. I didn't even know what else to say other than wow, wow, wow. We will say for the handshakes. Thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. Sorry about the hiccups. There was no internet here on any of the Wi-Fi networks, I believe. Public had 0, and nobody else had any. So, what a game. I don't think Newtown had a lead until the end, but wow.
Reminder, if you could, please pick up your trash on your way out. If you brought it in, take it out with you. And slow down Jim Town.
Thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate all the support. Sorry for the upload. An absolutely crazy game. Can-Am, as normal, did not disappoint. We will see you all tomorrow from Tonawanda, or maybe by the time this one gets uploaded, hopefully we'll have it up tonight. Thanks again, everybody, so much. Please support your local sponsors. Enjoy them responsibly. Over 21.
We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out. We would really like to thank Goodies for sponsoring this game. Check them out with 2 locations, one in Steenburg and one in Salamanca. They'd like to thank CB's Cannabis Club for sponsoring this game. Thank you very much to a new sponsor stepping up. If you're in the area, check them out.